Well, if he is not the greatest UFC featherweight champion in the promotion's history, he is certainly on the short list. That 13-fight winning streak that he put together at 145 pounds, likely something, DC, that will never be duplicated in this division.
Yes, it'll be very tough because it's such a tough division. The guys that he had to beat in order to go on a 13-fight win streak was unbelievable. It was unreal to see the names on that list that Max Holloway beat. But the crowning moment was when he beat Jose Aldo twice to win and keep his UFC featherweight championship, and then he only topped that in the destruction of Brian Ortega. Max Holloway is one of the best fighters, if not the best fighter, 145 pounds has ever seen.
And with respect to Jose Aldo, Conor McGregor, and anybody else, the UFC featherweight record books read like Max Holloway's Wikipedia page. We'll see if he can add to that total here tonight. Max Holloway steps inside the octagon. He's ready to fight. All right, so here he is, the human highlight film. With respect to Dominique Wilkins in MMA, that is Justin Gaethje, former UFC interim lightweight champion, and man, he is must-see television. I'm not sure any fighter really has that type of relationship with the fan base in terms of instant electricity like Justin Gaethje.
I mean, Justin Gaethje has a magnetic appeal to people watching fights because you know that you're going to see a guy that goes out there and lays it all out on the line. But in tonight's fight, he has an opponent that's willing to do the same thing. Maybe not as well known, but a guy that is willing and wants to engage in the tough fight. And when that happens, we may be in line for another Justin Gaethje, Michael Chandler fight, which we all love.
Oh, yeah. And Gaethje does believe a win tonight is going to put him exactly where he needs to be. But, of course, easier said than done against this also elite competition. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max Holloway. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Justin the Highlight Gaethje.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, well, he might be the best volume striker in the game. Max Holloway back on the proven ground. We'll see if he can get the hands going early in this fight. And not a guy who needs much of a feeling out process. He's probably going to throw 500-plus strikes tonight unless he gets a finish. All eyes on Max Holloway, as usual, as we get this one started. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Man, Holloway at his relentless best. No breathing room for the opponent as he continues to press forward here.
Beautiful kick lands.
Ooh, nice defense. I thought that punch might get through.
Great punch from the clinch here.
With conviction to the body. Big shots being landed on both sides here. There's that jab from Max Holloway. Didn't take him long to find a home for that tonight.
I mean, Max Holloway constantly fights behind the jab, and you would expect it at the start of every single fight. The jab leads to everything else that he does inside the octagon.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Gaethje.
Another strike to the head lands.
Leg kick lands, and he comes through with a big knee.
Oh! Oh my goodness, these both are going at it.
Big right hands there by Max Holloway.
right hook is nasty.
Oh! Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one. Oh, the roundhouse kick lands. Oh, nice advance there by Gaethje, just lost in his pursuit of not just perfection, but of the opponent tonight.
I mean, the pressure that he fights with is phenomenal. It's constantly in your face, constantly making you work, making you feel like there is no place for you to escape the pressure of Justin Gaethje.
Gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there. Great block there. Nice jab there by Holloway.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
All right, so Justin Gaethje putting on a show as usual, and we feel very privileged to have these seats, but specifically when this man fights, it is a sight to behold.
You know, John, we always say stuff like he's your favorite fighter's favorite fighter. That's true. Everybody is in tune when Justin Gaethje fights, and ultimately it relies on his ability to stay upright and overwhelm you with the striking. He's accurate, he's quick, he hits hard, he's just good. He's an all-around great fighter, and he continues to prove that when he steps into the octagon.
Gaethje's now dealing with a cheek cut. Big right hook coming, it's blocked.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it. Huge knee lands to the clinch. That is a damaging kick that lands.
Oh, well-timed and placed overhand by Gaethje. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse. Now he lands a solid punch.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, beautiful jab there from Gaethje, who just might be the most watchable fighter in the UFC. Oh, damaging knee to the head. Now some separation. Nice counter there with the left hand. Snaps it off beautifully. Check, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Final seconds of round one. Round two next. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
All right, with that, we have arrived at our second round. Justin Gaethje versus Max Holloway. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Well, outstanding output out of Max Holloway here as usual.
Flying knee to the target. Beautiful flying knee to the head. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Slips the punch. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now.
It's broken, I think.
Oh, nice combination of kicks there by Justin Gaethje. Head off the center line, slips the punch. Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end this far.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
Holloway circling towards the left now. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Man, he ate another shot right on that cut. You think his vision has been compromised at all?
You know, it has to, right? Because you got to be able to see to fight. And right now, he's been targeted in that area, and you can see it worsening.
I mean, what else can you say about that Max Holloway jab? Just makes it look easy.
He makes it look easy, and now he's throwing them more. He's throwing more jabs because he has an understanding of what his opponent is doing in return every time he throws the shot. This guy's good, man, and we have seen him on multiple occasions have these star-making performances, which is why everybody loves Max Holloway.
Back and forth we go. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. Oh, he hurt him again, bro.
Oh!
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Well, Gaethje's eye starting to swell now. Oh, nice slip there. Great head movement overall by this guy defensively.
He does a great job of moving his head to side and really mixing up the motion at which he moves.
2 minutes to go. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and now some redness really starting to develop on that side.
We're starting to see the damage. We're starting to visibly see the effect that all these body strikes are taking on this guy. He's got to do something different, and he's got to be very careful because look for his opponent to go over the top now that he set him up.
Well, I don't think his corner is going to step in here, but maybe the referee will take a close look. I mean, that eye is disgusting.
His eye is done. He's been beat up. He got cut early in the fight, and he's just been targeted in that area. He has not made any changes to his defense, so he's continuing down this path. The doctor's going to take a look.
Able to land, but barely with that front kick. Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. Oh, pinpoint strike lands there and not going to help the swelling upstairs.
I love this accuracy, this ability to get his shots to the target right away. And you see it in the swelling that is forming on his opponent's face.
15 seconds. Well, not much setup behind it. The right hook misses. Round 3 next. All right, heading back to the corner, and Holloway's eye is in real trouble, folks. That does not look good. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the ringside physician be called on here. He might even stop the fight. We'll see. All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Holloway's Holloway's cheek is just fauceting blood all over his face, all over the canvas. Like, where's the ringside physician? Maybe time to call on the doctor. I don't know. Slips. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class: hands up, chin down. He's hurt.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Holloway's an absolute mess. I wonder if they might call in the ringside physician and potentially stop this fight. Just out of range with that strike. Oh, that's a heavy kick downstairs. Well, you got to think he's going to enjoy watching this one back tomorrow morning. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and really a guy who has been a monster in the gym, finally putting it together here in the octagon.
To go home and admire your work, it doesn't take till the next morning. He's going back to the room right now and firing up the video to look at beauty in action. And he was the one. Oh my goodness!
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Holloway goes for the clinch here. Looks like he's trying.
Guillotine jump.
Holloway's able to protect the eye there with that block. Nice job with his fight awareness there to raise the guard. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Gaethje getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Oh, the damage just continues to be inflicted. And with respect to the athletes, if this was a movie, I might just walk out. I don't need to see anymore.
I mean, I just don't need to see it. It's to a point now where it's getting a bit uncomfortable. You have a fighter who's clearly outmatched, and his corner will not save him. This is crazy.
Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches. Slamming him upside his opponent's head over and over again.
Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now. Well, you see why Holloway is such a fan favorite. Beautiful land there with the left hand, and now we'll see what he can do with it. Good job by the defense to prevent that shot from getting through. Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses. That could have been lights out. Oh, that kick is good by Gaethje.
Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
Holloway's taking aim at that cut right now, and hard to blame him, right? Might as well continue to target that area and see if you might get a referee or even a doctor to intervene here.
Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward.
Beautiful diving strike lands. We might get a stoppage here.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. Holloway's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard. In the half guard.
Final seconds of round 3. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. Heading back to the corner now, and however deliberately, Holloway's eye is in rough shape. I mean, I would just probably quit, but he's not going to do that. But I would not be surprised if the ringside physician did come in and take a look at that here between rounds. All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Well, an appreciative capacity crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. That previous round, I mean, get the bonus checks ready. That's big right. This could be it.
Lands a quick jab.
Oh, with authority, the body. Swing and a miss by Holloway. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. And he blocks the shot there. Holloway's body getting bruised up on that right side now. Don't want to take too many more shots to that midsection. Wow, strong roundhouse kick there. Well, he is clearly faded in this one, and I'm not talking about the high and tight skin fade on my man Daniel Cormier. He got stunned earlier in the round, and mentally I feel like he checked out a little bit.
He hasn't been able to build back and fight the way that we're used to seeing him fight. He needs to take a breath, take a moment, and get back to work.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Going to the body now with that hook shot, nicely done by Holloway. And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You doled out all this damage, might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to move his head. He's still trying to go out on his shield. He's so stubborn in trying to prove that he's tough. It's really costing him right now.
Nice job by him defensively there. Back and forth we go. It takes 2 to tango, and man, have these two individuals tangoed tonight. I might run it back at some point, no matter how this one ends.
It's one of those fights where when you look at these two and the damage on their faces, the work that they have both put in, you realize and you appreciate what these fighters do inside the octagon. They're both hurt. They're both beat up. And both these guys have shown a tremendous amount of resilience to put themselves in position to win this fight.
Slips to avoid the right. Oh!
You heard him again. It's been a crazy fight. Way to hide that leg kick.
Oh! Ooh, diving punch, man. Holloway getting worked to the body by that elbow. Nice job staying offensive there as he lands a shot from the bottom.
He passes the half.
Well, Gaethje's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Oh, strong reversal on the ground here.
Oh, right into mount. That was a slick transition.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Max Blessed Holloway.
And there you go. Again, half guard.
Holloway's back in full mount. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Seconds left. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Holloway. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, side control now. 20 minutes down, 5 to go. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Holloway's eye is in real trouble, folks. That does not look good. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the ringside physician be called on here. He might even stop the fight. We'll see. Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fifth and final round.
That's a good combination there by Holloway.
Checks that leg kick. Holloway gets lit up by that straight punch. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here and just continues to punish his opponent's body here in this round, just like he did in the previous round. All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk... Now he's back up.
Nice counter right hook there. Gaethje gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. Good defense. Tries the flying knee to no avail. Oh, nice slip to avoid that right hand.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there. When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Nice jab by Holloway.
He got to the clinch. Oh, he's hurt, he's hurt. He's got to be careful here.
Oh, we got blood now, folks. Doctor might need to step in shortly. We got a huge situation here. 3 minutes now to go in the fight. He's able to slip the left. All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great player.
Justin Gaethje.
Oh, my Lord.
All right, now we go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 18 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Justin the Highlight Gaethje.
All right, so Justin Gaethje, your winner by knockout here tonight, and that was pretty vicious. Nice to see his opponent sort of come to, but Gaethje's getting a bonus, I would think, for that one tonight.
I mean, Justin is an avalanche rolling downhill. Once he gets going, it is hard to keep up with him. And a lot of times people just kind of melt. And today, he did exactly that. Melted his opponent and gets a knockout victory.